to the big drug dealer and say, yo, can I get PC? I just got you $500,000 in debt. They'll probably get 10% of that and get 50 million. Then they get the real capital. So understanding this puts us in a space where we understand more about mortgage hypothecation, what they call the item sonins, and what they also call conditional interest, which is when someone sells you property and you're under the presumption it's just them that's selling you the property. But in turn, they have somebody else that's looking to benefit from the debt obligation without you knowing, and that's called a conditional interest. Somebody else, and you're under the presumption it's about mortgage hypothecation, what they call the item sonins, and what they also call conditional interest, which is when someone sells you property and you're under the presumption it's just them that's selling you the property. But in turn, they have somebody else that's looking to benefit from the debt obligation without you.
Yo, I'm telling you, listen to this, people. This paperwork thing, this scam, this, like, yo, is so. I don't even know how to really fully describe it. It's just like the allure is so crazy. Like, the allure is so crazy once people start telling you about these scams you can run. It's hard to resist, bro. It's hard to resist. Now, check this out. Listen, this how I want y'all to really look at what I be up against. This is why I tell y'all, you know, whether you think this is like consciousness, debate stuff, information, health information, this, that, and other, you know, people price gouging on the herbs, and this is a Envy is a rich. Envy was already rich. Allegedly, DJ Envy was already rich, allegedly, when this interview takes place. I'm just asking y'all, why would Envy implement any strategies from Polight? Why would he do that? Now, mind you, these people are in the circle because Sarnetta hangs out with Charlemagne quite a bit. And they watch basketball games over the phone and all that. Like, Sarnetta and Charlemagne are really good friends. Now, because of that, that puts them all in that same circle of influence. You see what I'm saying? So why would DJ Envy do that? I mean, now, you know, Polight got everything he know from Ali Muhammad with that Scammy Davis Jr. paperwork. Now, I just want y'all to really see what we're looking at for a second before we, you know, we take this thing to another level, in case y'all don't know what's going on. Okay. In case y'all don't know what's going on, maybe y'all know what's going on. Check this out.
And your car game mean, my brother. Let's not listen.
We got to talk about cars.
You're try.
You the only car. You the only one on radio that rep cars. Been repping cars. You've been having deals with Ford and Chevrolet. You've been talking long time, years.
Listen to me.
You're not doing fraud.
This guy
you ain't
right
stealing
here.
cars. Not you. Not Fresh.
We not selling bad houses.
No, we ain't selling fake houses. No, we're not gonna steal no old lady houses.
That's not nice.
No, you ain't. You going to hell?
You knew you was gonna get it today.
Stop for stealing those.
Oh man, listen, New York.
Oh my God, Charlemagne.
We are not up here selling the Brooklyn Bridge.
Hey, Charlemagne, come with flex.
Oh,
come with flex. Come on.
Shout out to Mr. Touchy Feely.
Come on.
Yo.
I got 10,000 cash right now for anybody.
Yo, let me say this, man. I want y'all to understand finally that y'all been bringing the wrong people on y'all platform. I told y'all, I warned Mr. G about Rizzy Islam and Nick Cannon. Mr. G either didn't tell Nick Cannon what I told him or Nick Cannon didn't pay attention. But either way, Nick Cannon having Rizzy Islam on his page almost cost him $1 billion empire that took him his whole entire life to build. Now look at that. Here you got DJ Envy listening to that magical paperwork talking, you know, that mortgage, and you know what we're really doing is whoop, 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 and more houses was on the paperwork with the names. And so what happened was Envy is over there like, what you saying we can do? Oh, you was working with Meta World Peace, huh? Meta, he made Meta, you co-signed this shit? Meta like, yeah. Envy like, hey, after we hang this shit up, brother, let me hear some Polight, like, you know, allegedly, of course, all it's alleged. Books on the spot, ready for everybody, giving out book samples and all that. You know what I'm saying? So, allegedly, you know, and I told y'all, him and Sarnetta and Charlemagne tight. I'm just telling you, this is what it is now. This thing is exploding in all kind of directions. Everybody that touched that paperwork.
That's listening, and more importantly, we not doing fraud. Flex not doing fraud. He ain't selling no bad houses. He ain't selling no fake houses. He ain't doing none of that. I'm telling you. And when Rose said, I'm telling you, I can't say that for nobody else.
We are not selling the Brooklyn Bridge. You cannot buy that from us.
Oh my God, you cannot buy the Statue of Liberty.
No, we not.
Oh my God, it's called thievery.
Somebody's going to jail.
Oh my God, the real estate Rico.
What's our boy Tony? Tony's in town too.
Hey yo, somebody hit up Ali Muhammad. Tell Ali Muhammad. Ali Muhammad is the originator of the Scammy Davis Jr. paperwork package. Listen to me. Ali Muhammad developed it from Taj Tariq Bey. I know the whole line of succession with that paperwork. Ooh. And allegedly, you will too. For
Tony's in town.
Charlemagne, come work with Funky. Come on. I like Charlemagne. You gonna let him work with you, right? Come on.
Absolutely.
Okay, so Charlemagne, I just did that for you. You good.
He took care of
You good. Don't worry about nothing.
He took care of you.
Let's go, Shaq and Kobe.
Everybody's taking an L tonight. And I'm selling the Brooklyn Bridge for $3 million.
And guess what? I got the Statue of Liberty for sale. And I want a pedicure. The pedicure.
They said he needs his pool clean.
Nah, I need my pool clean.
I'm saying, hold on. But so we don't get like confused. Right? So we're not getting it confused. You know what I'm saying? I do want you to understand that our guy was totally blown away and he wasn't prepared for what was coming. That's the purpose of being warned that the scams is coming. See, the scams can work on multiple levels and damage the community. The scam can hit like this. See, the scam can be ran on somebody and taking advantage of a person like a one person or one family, or a person like Envy can see that and be able to say, oh, wow, I can scale this up onto a much higher level. You know what I'm saying? You know, allegedly, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that, and take it to a whole nother level. So a person can see a scam and not understand what's happening to them and fall under the spell. But a person could also see a scam and be like, oh, I could do that same thing. I might even be able to do it better. You see what I'm saying? So it's dangerous to have these ideas being slung around.
And what they also call conditional interest, which is when someone sells you property and you're under the presumption it's just them that's selling you the property. but in turn, they have somebody else that's looking to benefit from the debt obligation without you knowing, and that's called a conditional interest. So when you go into the UCC code, UCC 9-105, one sells you property and you're under the presumption it's just them that's selling you the property, but in turn, they have somebody else that's looking to benefit from the debt obligation without you knowing, and that's called a conditional interest. Just got you $500,000 in debt, and they'll probably get 10% of that and get 50 million. Then they get the real capital. So understanding this puts us in a space where we understand more about mortgage hypothecation, what they call the item sonins, and what they also call conditional interest, which is when someone sells you property and you're under the presumption it's just them that's selling you the property, but in turn, they have somebody else that's looking to benefit from the debt obligation without you knowing, and that's called a conditional interest. So when we go,
bro, I'm telling you, listen, that boy he can memorize anything. Listen, when he start the rapid firing like that, people are standing around, they listening. They start automatically envisioning opportunities. I'm telling you, I was one of them. It's just the opportunities I saw was different than what later on came about with it. You know what I'm saying? I saw an opportunity that, you know what I'm saying, beat everybody over the head, pause, you know, with the Sabi, you know, program and the food and all that. And then obviously, of course, my interest is my herbs and my programs. You know what I'm saying? They go hand in hand. So, yeah. I saw my opportunity there. I think that's the idea of being like people, you could tell when hate is intermixed and stuff, because like people be like, oh, you're trying to capitalize. No, this is what responsible entrepreneurship looks like. You identify brothers in the community that you can invest with into business ideas that help the community. Or maybe we should scam or sell crack or do this or that, or just work into slavery forever. Like, no, you're gonna be an entrepreneur, not just be don't just be an entrepreneur, but be an entrepreneur where the business somehow helps the community. You know, you got plenty of people that are online telling you that the way to deal with oppression, and they come up with all these militant narratives, and you know, at the end of that narrative, it's, we're going to show you how to invest in stock, invest in commodities, invest in bonds. Like, bro, you can't invest your way out of an oppressive system if that's your strategy, because when you invest, even if you're making money, even if you have a winning strategy, you're still investing into strengthening the system that's oppressing you. And your winnings are also their winnings. So that's not a thing. You know what I'm saying? If you're really thinking about, you know, really growing a future, then you're investing in ideas of tomorrow, the people of today, people in your neighborhood, the young men, the young women that's saying, hey, woo, 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 woo. You know what I'm saying? And we're not just listening to these sisters and talk about business ideas so we could smash. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's, yeah. Apparently, this is a foreign concept. And the crazy thing is, I know why it's a foreign concept. Now, this is going to sound totally contrary to everything I just said. But in the street world, you know, when you have the neighborhood drug dealer and blah, 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 those guys, even though these are some of the worst human beings possible, they really, you know, certain things they instill in the community as giving back to the community. So, you know, they sponsor the youth around them. They invest in the young guys around them. You know, that's not a thing that I'm not used to seeing growing up. That's the purpose of me making this statement. You know, I've always saw the older guys see a young guy. Oh, he nice in basketball. Okay, well, let's make sure we keep him out of trouble. He ain't going to have to hustle or do nothing crazy. If he need a pair of sneakers or a few dollars, we're going to make sure. If it look like somebody, you know, messing with him or whatever, we're going to put the Goonies on him. You know, we're going to make sure he got a clear shot to make it wherever he going to make it. Or if somebody's identified early as being, you know, extraordinarily intelligent or whatever the case, the neighborhood going to look out for you. They're going to make sure the neighborhood going to try to get you a shot at exercising whatever that gift or talent is. You know what I'm saying? Because the neighborhood bad guys can also recognize young bad guys. You know what I'm saying? The same way they can recognize young promising guys that can escape and do well in the world. They can also recognize young monsters and train. Oh, yeah, look at that. Oh, he's terrible. Man, yeah, he's 15 years old. He already been in jail 3-4 years already. Yeah, chances are he's with us. He might as well come on over here. In fact, we need to separate him from old boy because it looked like he can go to college and do something with, so why not, one of the things that we got to do is when we're transitioning, we have to remember to not let go of the good things from wherever we're coming from, right? Like say, for instance, you eat meat and you want to become vegan, right? You might still have a lot of healthy, practices that you've been doing already. So you don't necessarily need to, like forget everything. You know what I'm saying? You just need to adopt a couple of new practices and get rid of some old ones. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to remember the good, so coming from the neighborhood or whatever, if you want to start to get more conscious and get more spiritual and this, that, and the other, don't forget in that journey, not to be a hermit, not to, don't forget that it's about people. Real wealth is your relationships with people. When you die, the amount of money that you made, unless like you like richest guy of all time or richest guy in your country ever or something like that, which is just like a something ever, no one's really going to remember you for that. It's going to be how you impacted people is what you're going to be remembered for. You know what I'm saying? So people is the real form of wealth. So, the allure though, to be able to, control people through the use of money and power and things like that is one of the things that makes certain types of ideas and scams so amazing, because this paperwork thing it's a whole multifaceted, you can have an identity that's bulletproof, that somehow through these codes and UCC ideas you'll be legally untouchable, and you can use those things to leverage your utility bills and your, multiple properties, and you all this crazy shit. People listening to these ideas, not only are they losing money, losing houses, trust me, I know from experience, but you got the people that are enticed, allegedly, like Envy, maybe he didn't, maybe he did all whatever he's doing on his own. But allegedly, there's rumor that, there was continued conversation and Envy was picking up some ideas from Brother Polight. And, things got interesting. That's all. That's yeah. See, let me see this one here.
New York City, the Empire flying in. We rocking with Amazon tonight. We performing with Clips, Pusha T, what it do, the whole squad, what it do. Then we got an after party.
Okay, yeah.
Envy is implicated in a real estate fraud lawsuit.
New York City, New York City. Let me see if you can see my face in these Envy. Bel Air officers, what's that? Envy. Let me see if you can see my face in these Envy. I'm waving. Envy. All this time I've been talking shit, I haven't pulled these out, Envy.
Woo! Ideas are dangerous, man. I'm telling you, bro.
Just got you $500,000 in debt. They'll probably get 10% of that and get 50 million. Then they get the real capital. So understanding this puts us in a space where we understand more about mortgage hypothecation, what they call the item sonins, and what they also call conditional interest, which is when someone sells you property and you're under the presumption it's just them that's selling you the property, but in turn they have somebody else that's looking to benefit from the debt obligation without you knowing, and that's called a conditional interest. So when you go into the UCC code, UCC 9-105 in parentheses D, it lets you know that a debtor can only conditionally own property. So a lot of times people get property, they give you the roses and they give you the champagne, they say, congratulations, you got your new property. When we look on the deed, it still says tenancy deed. It's like you're a tenant of your own property, but you still don't own it because you bought it by way of a conditional interest. Anybody that's suffering from foreclosures, if you were to ask the person who sold you the property, the financial institution, namely, they will have to let you know what? We don't have the original mortgage note, which would slow down the foreclosure process. You still have to go to court, but it stops it because now we know they sold it under a condition, which is illegal. You feel me? They're not supposed to sell you something under the pretense that it's just you and them doing the transaction. Unbeknown to you, there are people banking on your debt to make a profit. So everybody's making money off of your debt obligation with the exception of you.
Right.
We had Dr. Umar up here, and he was talking about how hard it was for black people to get small business.
The debt of her 100,000, your 200,000, your 400,000, it probably accumulates to probably $500 million. Then they go to the big drug dealer and say, yo, can I get PC? I just got you $500,000 in debt. And they'll probably get 10% of that and get 50 million. Then they get the real capital. So understanding this puts us in a space where we understand more about mortgage hypothecation, what they call the item sonins, and what they also call conditional interest, which is when someone sells you property and you're under the presumption it's just them that's selling you the property, but in turn they have somebody else that's looking to benefit from the debt obligation without you knowing, and that's called a conditional interest. So when you go into the UCC code, UCC 9-105 in parentheses D, it lets you know that a debtor can only conditionally own property. So a lot of times people get property, they give you the roses and they give you the champagne, they say, congratulations, you got your new property. When we look on the deed, it still says tenancy deed. It's like you're a tenant of your own property because you still don't own it because you bought it by way of a conditional interest. Anybody that's suffering
Not you, not Flex.
We not selling bad houses.
No, we ain't selling fake houses. No, we not gonna steal no old lady houses.
That's not nice.
No, you ain't. You going to hell.
You knew you was gonna get it
You
today,
going to hell
Scott.
for stealing those
Oh
old
man,
houses.
listen,
Oh, my God.
listen, New York.
Oh my God, Charlamagne.
We are not up here selling the Brooklyn
Hey,
Bridge.
Charlamagne, come with Flex.
Oh,
Come with Flex. Come on. Come on.
Shout out to Mr. Touchy Feely.
Hey, left.
Come on.
Hey,
I got
dude.
10,000 cash right now
Oh,
for
say,
anybody
say.
that's listening. And more importantly, we not doing fraud. Flex not doing fraud.
We're not
He
doing
ain't selling
fraud.
no bad houses. He ain't selling no fake houses. He ain't doing none of that. I'm telling you. And when Rose said, I'm telling you, I can't say
We
that
ain't
for
selling.
nobody else.
We are not selling the Brooklyn Bridge. You cannot buy that from
Oh
us.
my God, you cannot buy the Statue of Liberty.
Oh, we not.
Oh my God, it's called thievery.
Oh. Somebody's going to jail.
Oh my God, the real estate Rico.
What's up, boy?
Somebody's already in jail.
Tony. Tony's in town too. What? Tony's in town.
Charlamagne, come work with Funk.
Oh,
I like Charlamagne. You gonna let him work with you, right? Come on. That's the purpose.
absolutely.
Okay, so Charlamagne, I just did that for you. You good.
He took care of
You good. Don't worry about nothing.
He took care of you.
Let's go, Shaq and Kobe.
Everybody's taking an L tonight. And I'm selling the Brooklyn Bridge for $3 million.
And guess what? I got the Statue of Liberty for sale. For sale. And I want a pedicure. I want a pedicure. The pedicure.
They said he needs his pool clean.
Nah, I need my pool clean. You blew him when he fed. 5 people. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Nah. You want the boss, you gonna get the boss. You better play your position, son. You better play your position. This is, it's real. It's called real. Hey, Charlemagne, you work for Funk Flex. Come on, let's go. I love Charlemagne. I rock with Charlemagne. When that shit fall over there, you rock to Reflex. Let's go, baby!
We got jobs for everybody!
I got the Statue of Liberty for sale, $25 million.
Exactly. I'm selling the Brooklyn Bridge, $26 million.
Since all the other DJs selling shit they don't own. Ricky Rose want a petty. I got a corn on my right small toe. I got a corn on my right small toe. And right now, I got on my classic Air Max right now, boy. Yeah, I told y'all, the rumors keep it real. Hey, Charlemagne, I rock with you, homie.
Rose!
I rock with you. I rock with you.
Rose is
Funk
here.
Flex told you he got you, but everybody else, we can't do nothing with them. They selling the Statue of Liberty.
No, and they're selling it, yeah.
It ain't, but it's called fraud. It's called being a thief.
Yeah, you saw that then.
And NYC don't deserve a thief, so that's why we rocking with Funk
Tony
Flex.
the Closer, I heard he's in town.
Tony the Closer, what it do? Turn up on your live. They stealing. We having a good time. We sipping Luke Belair. We sipping McQueen.
I had to sip.
And we not, yeah. Come on, get another. I need another. No. I need you. I need you to have another. We doing it big. This Funk Flex Radio. Everybody tuned in. I got 10,000 K cash. I need them phones ringing. If the phone's ringing, I may go to 20.
Jose, thank you.
I may go to 20.
Yes.
And if anybody need to see the cash, if you questioning a boss, I dare you. I dare you.
I'm telling y'all think this thing is small if you want to. This thing done moved around. How you think this boy moving around? You realize he could allegedly introduce this information to other types of people. And look what's happening. See, when you say something initially, it's your word versus their word, and then the lust for the money and the material is going to make people magnetize. Oh, man, I think all right. Later on, you start to see bang, bang, boom, boom. Oh, man, where'd that? Oh, this is crazy right here.
One DJ that's in NYC that's in the closet. That's Funk Flex. And I'm talking about me and Flex talk cars. This 06.
Yeah. No,
this back in 06.
Yes, we just want, listen, man. We just want no more fraud. We don't want nothing missing. Stay out of my bank account.
We got the icon DJ Red Alert in the building.
Cool.
We got icons in the building.
Damn.
Cool.
Legends. We pay homage to legends.
Cool.
Yo, did Flex buy the Brother Polight mentorship package? What is Flex talking about?
DJ, the Red Alert. Absolutely. Oh, that's that
Hey, Charlemagne, I got you a position over here. It's Funk Flex and Charlemagne.
Washing sneakers.
Washing sneakers. I love it.
Wait.
It's big. Everybody hit me up in the comments if you ready for Funk Flex and Charlemagne washing sneakers.
Washing sneakers. We got white on white Air Force $6.
Woo!
$6.
We got Luke Belair on air right now. There's nowhere else you can hear
Don't
this.
put any.
Everybody call your friends and let them know what's going on right now.
And don't put no little girls around them. It's just don't do it.
And don't sell no fake houses. Don't sell no fake.
Okay, now, hold on. Okay, now. Hey. My name is Dr. Enqi. You see? Hold on now. Listen, my name is Dr. Enqi. Did you remember? Hi, my name is. My name is. What? Dr. Enqi. Did you hear that? Hi, kids. Did you like rhyming? Did you want to see me stick 9-inch nails into each one of my eyelids? Yeah. Trust me. Did you pay attention to that? He said what he said. What happened? Hey, he said what boy, listen. He said what he said. Now, why would he say that to Envy? See, y'all thinking I'm bullshitting out there. See, I can tell when y'all enjoying the entertainment, but y'all think it's just entertainment. See, I can tell when y'all think that. And y'all be in the mix and be like, oh, shit, you out. All right, Ed, what you got, man? Hit us with some of that science shit. And then all of a sudden you hear something and go, wait a minute. Hey, babe. Hey, babe. Turn that down. Hey, rewind that shit right there. Did you hear that? What was that on it? Hush! Everybody, quiet. What the Enqi say? What the fuck just happened? And then all of a sudden, now you're like, oh, don't go to the next subject. Enqi, bring that shit back right there. We need you to bring that back right now so we can get a further analyzation and clarification. Huh? Now, where else do you have the Scammy Davis Jr. real estate program mixed with the, with the Dr. York program? There we go. That's what we're going to call it. The Dr. York program. Where do you have that mix? That is a Brother Polight specialty. Allegedly. Right? Where else will you get that? Listen, you gotta know this is, like, you gotta know where else is that combination to be found. That is like a fingerprint. That is literally a fingerprint. There's nobody doing real estate scams and somehow messing with kids. Like, there's no, what? And that is the Dr. York blueprint. Because remember, Dr. York somehow started it up with that property he got down there in Georgia because he Scammy Davis finessed that shit. Yeah. Somehow he had some relatives that like might have had a bazillion acres and just out of nowhere. Like, so the blueprint was set. The acres, the babies. I don't know where they interface or what behind the scenes is what. But I sure know for a fact I've never, ever heard of somebody that is accused, alleged, arrested, locked up, convicted, not convicted. I've never heard of people in that space of the sexual deviant behavior also somehow being linked to the Scammy Davis real estate packages anywhere. Now, if you could tell me somewhere else where the Scammy Davis real estate packages is linked to somehow messing with kids, I'll listen. But this ain't an edit. This is real. I'm just simply playing this back.
White on white Air Force, $6.
Woo!
$6.
We got Luke Belair on air right now. It's no else she is.
Don't put any.
Everybody call your friends and let them know what's going on right now.
And don't put no little girls around them. It's just don't do it.
And don't sell no fake houses. Don't sell no fake deeds. Don't do that. We not doing that. We not doing that. We not taking advantage.
Yo, what is happening right now? Y'all gotta tell me something. Fuck that. I'm putting y'all to the test on this shit. We ain't going nowhere. What is he talking about right there? Now, somebody in the chat, since y'all think that I'm bullshit, somebody tell me something different. Who is he talking about? Who is he talking about? Who else do y'all know? Because I could be wrong. I be in my own world. I got mad kids. I got stuff going on. So tell me somewhere where there's some sort of slick real estate scamming going on with also maybe touching kids. Like where could that be found at? Yeah. I mean, this is the fingerprint. we talking about right now? This is crazy. I told y'all, man. I told y'all, bro. I told y'all. Sonetta and Charlemagne is tight, bro. Y'all don't remember that Charlemagne came out to celebrate the House of Consciousness Awards and everything? Did y'all forget Charlemagne came out to celebrate the House of Consciousness Awards? I mean, did y'all forget how much Charlemagne got in common with Brother Polight? Listen, it just so happened that these kind of folks all linked up around Sa. So I know if somebody got that kind of charge on them, chances are Sonetta and them is tight buddies. This just a coincidence. Clearly, I'm trolling. Listen, allegedly, these are the facts. I'm trolling, making shit up, and it just so happens to be a coincidence that Sonetta, bring out Nature Boy and Brother Polight, and him and Charlemagne dumb tight, and now Envy, somehow, scamming with the real estate, but don't leave no little girls. Wait, what happened right now? Huh? What is going on right now? What is happening right here? We gotta find out what the fuck's going on. Y'all playing games. I don't know if I can respect y'all for this. Y'all playing games.
Come on, y'all got it too. NYC only tuning into the real ones. One time for Sam Sneak in the building. Breon Prescott, Maybach Music, Meek Millie, Ricky Rose, Funk Master Flex. This the only place you could get this right here. Let's go. Y'all, who want to win $10,000 cash right now? Let me know right now.
Shaq and Kobe?
Good.
Oh, this is it.
Hey,
this is it.
The Brooklyn Bridge not for sale, man.
Exactly. It gotta stop.
They gotta stop that. Statue of Liberty for sale, though. You know the one guy that'll sell it.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, he was talking like he was in the car. It's only one DJ that's in NYC that's in the closet. That's Funk Flex. And I'm talking about Flex Talk Cars. That's 06.
Did we forget the other part to the fingerprint? Shit. Hold on. Wait a minute. DJ Envy was caught fronting with the fake whips and all that. Yo, I'm telling you, this nigga had a Polight starter kit. This is what Polight is giving niggas with that membership. Now, DJ Envy got money. What would he be doing frauding with fake cars and all that? Now this is getting super spooky now. You telling me DJ Envy out there busted with the fake cars? Polight cars all rented. The fake. They real cars, but these are rental. He faking like he buying. So Envy caught up in the same kind of shit with the cars and the fraud shit. The same shit with the real estate shit. And now don't leave no little girl. 7 years exactly after Polight was on this channel, mind you. Come on, man. I'm trying to tell y'all something.
This back in 06.
Yes, listen, man. We just want no more fraud. We don't want nothing missing. Stay out of my bank account.
We got the Icon DJ Red Alert in the building.
Cool.
We got icons in the building.
Cool.
Legends. We pay homage to legends.
Yes, you're cool. The DJ, the Red Alert. Absolutely. Oh, that's that knock.
Hey, Charlemagne, I got you a position over here. It's Funk Flex and Charlemagne.
Washing sneakers.
Washing sneakers.
Washing sneakers.
I love it.
Wait.
Everybody hit me up in the comments if you ready for Funk Flex and Charlemagne washing sneakers.
Washing sneakers. We got white on white Air Force $6.
Woo!
$6.
We got Luke Belair on air right now. It's no else you hear. Everybody call your friends and let them know what's going on right now.
And don't put no little girls around them. It's just don't do it.
And don't sell no fake houses. Don't sell no fake beads. Don't do that. We not doing that. We not doing that. We not taking advantage of the old people. We refuse to do it.
We can't do it.
The Brooklyn Bridge is not for sale. The Statue of Liberty is not for sale. New York City.
Stop selling bodegas in Jersey.
Oh my God, they just sold a beach. And right now, I got on my classic Air Max right now, boy. Yeah, I told y'all, the real ones keep it real. Hey, Charlemagne, I rock with you, homie.
Rose.
I rock with you. I rock with you.
Rose is
Funk
here.
Flex told you he got you, but everybody else, we can't do nothing with them. They selling the Statue of Liberty.
No, and they're selling it. Yeah.
It ain't, but it's called fraud. It's called being a thief.
Yeah, you saw that then.
And NYC don't deserve a thief, so that's why we rocking with Funk
Tony
Flex.
the Closer. I heard he's in town.
Tony the Closer, what it do? Turn up on your live. They stealing. We having a good time. We sipping Luke Belair. We sipping McQueen.
I had to sip.
And we not, yeah. Come on, get another. I need another. No. I need you. I need you to have another. We doing it big. This Funk Flex Radio. Everybody tuned in. I got 10,000 K cash. I need them phones ringing. If the phone's ringing, I may go to 20.
Rose, thank you.
I may go to 20.
Yes.
And if anybody need to see the cash, if you questioning a boss, I dare you.
We want to see the houses and where they were selling houses that don't exist.
Yeah, they selling houses. Tony the Closer page got all the bad houses they were selling, man. They took advantage of some old people too.
That's not nice.
Nah, it's called thievery.
That's not nice.
It's called fraud. Come on, man. Come on, what's the name of that radio station there? They can't be doing that. Come on, y'all got it too. NYC only tuning into the real ones. One time for Sam Sneak in the building. Breon Prescott, Maybach Music, Meek Millie, Ricky Rose, Funk Master Flex. This the only place you could get this right here. Let's go. Y'all, who want to win $10,000 cash right now? Let me know right now.
Shaq and Kobe? Oh, this is it.
Hey,
this is it.
The Brooklyn Bridge not for sale, man.
Yeah, exactly. They gotta stop.
They got to stop
Maybach
that.
Music.
Statue of Liberty for
like
sale,
this,
though. You know the one guy that'll sell it. Hey, he was talking like he was in the car. It's only one DJ that's in NYC that's in the closet. That's Funk Flex. And I'm talking about me and Flex talk cars. This 06.
Yeah.
This back in 06.
Yes, listen, man. We just want no more fraud. We don't want nothing missing. Stay out of my bank account.
We got the Icon DJ Red Alert in the building.
Cool.
We got icons in the building.
Listen, man, Q Butter is Q Butter then got himself in trouble because Q Butter got a children's school, and now he done somehow merged his children's program with Sarnetta's program, and now that it's coming out what's going on, what Sarnetta's doing over there to, allegedly with the speakers and the children and all that. Q Butter has to try to cover up all these allegations because they're going to blow. Can you imagine what the parents are going to think when they find out that Q Butter that they entrusted their kids with is bringing Sarnetta in to bring in these ideas of Sarnetta with these, Shaka Akmos is going to, Shaka Akmos is going to be teaching the kids. Think about this. Shaka Akmos, do you remember how chilling it was? Listen to that sister describe how Shaka would leave the room after just having sex with her mother, allegedly, and then come in the room and start feeling on her and grabbing on her. Do you remember how chilling and wicked that was to listen to her tell that story, to recount her trauma with us? Do you remember that? Now imagine Q Butter being paid under the table to bring these guys in so that they can, get their hands on children early, allegedly. Can you imagine that? Y'all don't understand what's actually going on. I'm telling you, man, this thing is bigger than you think, man. That's why, you're hearing these things like this because it's crazy.
your car game mean, my brother. Let's not listen.
We got to talk about cars.
You're
You the only car. You the only one on radio that rep cars, been repping cars. You've been having deals with Ford and Chevrolet. You've been talking long time, years.
Listen to me,
You're not doing fraud.
This guy
you ain't
right
stealing
here.
cars. Not you. Not Flex.
We not selling bad houses.
No, we ain't selling fake houses. No, we not gonna steal no old lady houses.
That's not nice.
Nah, you ain't. You going to hell?
You knew you was gonna get it
you
today.
Going to hell for stealing those old houses.
Man, listen, listen,
God.
New York.
Oh my God, Charlamagne.
We are not up here selling the Brooklyn Bridge.
Hey, Charlamagne, come with Flex. Come with Flex. Come on.
Shout out to Mr. Touchy Feely.
Come on. Hey, I got 10,000 cash right now for anybody that's listening. And more importantly, we not doing fraud. Flex not doing fraud. He ain't selling no bad houses. He ain't selling no fake houses. He ain't doing none of that. I'm telling you. And when Rose said, I'm telling you, I can't say that for nobody else.
We are not selling the Brooklyn Bridge. You cannot buy that from us.
Oh my God, you cannot buy the Statue of Liberty. Oh my God, it's called thievery.
Somebody's going to jail.
Oh my God, the real estate Rico.
What's our boy Tony? Tony's in town too. Tony's in town.
Charlamagne, come work with Funk. Come on. I like Charlamagne. You gonna let him work with you, right? Come on.
Absolutely.
Okay, so Charlamagne, I just did that for you. You good.
He took care of
you. Good. Don't worry about nothing.
He took care of you.
Let's go, Shaq and Kobe.
Everybody's taking an L tonight. And I'm selling the Brooklyn Bridge for $3 million.
And guess what? I got the Statue of Liberty for sale. And I want a pedicure.
And they said he needs his pool clean.
Nah, I need my pool clean. Blow him when he fed. 5 people. Let's go. Nah. You want the boss, you gonna get the boss. You better play your position, son. You better play your position. It's real. It's called real. Hey, Charlamagne, you work for Funk Flex. Come on, let's go. I love Charlamagne. I rock with Charlamagne. When that shit fall over there, you rockin' with Flex. Let's go, baby!
We got jobs for everybody!
I got the Statue of Liberty for sale, $25 million.
Exactly. I'm selling the Brooklyn Bridge, $26 million.
Since all the other DJs selling shit, they don't own.
Oh, man.
Ricky Rose want a petty. I got a corn on my right small toe. I got a corn on my right small toe.
He's in red full.
And right now, I got on my classic Air Max right now, boy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I told y'all. The real ones keep it real. Hey, Charlamagne, I rock with you, homie.
Rose!
I rock with you.
Rose is
Funk
here.
Flex told you he got you, but everybody else, we can't do nothing with them. They selling the Statue of Liberty.
No, and they selling it, yeah.
It ain't, but it's called fraud. It's called being a thief.
Yeah, you saw that then.
And NYC don't deserve a thief, so that's why we rocking with Funk
Tony
Flex.
the Closer, I heard he's in town.
Tony the Closer, what it do? Turn up on your live. They stealing. We having a good time. We sipping Luke Belair. We sipping McQueen. And we not.
Yo, watching sneakers. Get it? Niggas that sneaky. Yo, I swear to God. Listen. All right, I'm not gonna play it again, but I swear to God, I swear to everything that I love. I never imagined a day that I would hear Funkmaster Flex yelling about, don't let anybody scam you with the real estate and don't leave no little girls around. I'm like, bro, if y'all could just sit back and imagine for a second a world in which people listened to Dr. Enqi 10 years ago. I went on Blog Talk and I did a 3-hour radio show and I explained to, and this actually is more than 10 years now. I don't know how long, maybe 50, I don't know. It's a long time ago. I said, the brother Polight stole the paperwork from Ali Muhammad and it's all fraud. Sonetta allowed people to think that it was righteous, this, and that, knowledge, and all this other slick shit. Bought him a little car, a little Benz. Went on a few vacations at the expense of the future of the people. Oh, I beg to disagree. There's a bunch of sneaky fellas in there. Woo-wee. Oh, my goodness. And they play a deadly game of sneakiness in there. Oh, no. Trust me. They're going to be sneaking him. And, you know, yeah, it's gonna be, they're going to be sneaking him. Trust me. They're going to be sneaking him. Woo-wee. Listen, they're going to be sneaking him, allegedly. And the only thing he gonna have left to do is try to sneak them back one night. You know, it's oh man, listen. But my guy Crip Jesus is having technical difficulties. All right, my guy Crip Jesus having some technical difficulties, so I may just have to hold it down. And give y'all a little prelude. Yeah. Because listen, now here's the thing. There's a lot more than just Sonetta on Trial in the book. Right? And that's one of the things that we'll look at. Since Crip Jesus is not here, we'll actually look at one of the we'll look at one of the chapters real quick. Let's go. Oh, I gotta look in my actual physical copy to see. Page numbers all different. Now, in this book, this is the Sonetta on Trial, the HOK paperwork we're looking in. This book is not just like you guys will be very confused if you think that I could even sit down and write something only about Polight. You know what I'm saying? Or only about Sonetta. That wouldn't serve. Now, I'll be honest. I've had so many adventures and seen so many things. You'll see when you read this book. Allegedly, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I could have wrote I could have made each individual story its own book. I'm a writer. If I was trying to like capitalize, I could release at least 150 books on different stories of, you know, allegedly red pill and blue pill, allegedly may have attempted to rape a seer Duke of Tears, and that's the reason why he left Brooklyn. Rape, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? There's stories like that. You know what I'm saying? That we go into, you know, things like that. You know, allegedly, that's what happened. I'm just saying. So I'm not saying like it's focused on that kind of stuff though. Like, so y'all keep taking it into a ratchet space. I'm just saying information, there's science that we have to look at as well. It's not just about people sleeping with people's wives and men raping each other and all that. Right? But we look at the whole process of what happened the last few years and then the last couple decades, you know, culminating into this situation. We have a lot of people running this here scam where you got the same group of people, right? It's the Sonetta, you know, the Sonetta, these platforms, these same pro-black militant platforms, right? These pro-black militant platforms are running these little, you know, and so now Tariq Nasheed, you know, he's come up with this whole FBS, ABS movement, you know, whatever he got going on, and that's against the African, you know, Aboriginal, indigenous, blah, blah, blah. So basically, race hustling in a straightforward, right in your face, no longer hiding it kind of format. To whereas we're supposed to be so enamored with the emotional tugging at your heartstrings that we can overlook the crimes that are taking place around us, left, right, and, you know, just left, right, all over the place. Like, we're supposed to ignore these things. We're supposed to ignore a child being raped. We're supposed to just actually let the platform where the rapist is coming from just keep on going. Like as if Polight is the only one. Like Nature Boy not in there right now on some same road, similar, you know, legend, you know. I mean, what are we talking about? And what you got to understand is this all starts with Ali Muhammad. If y'all think Ali Muhammad is not a part of this program, y'all are confused out there. Y'all are very confused. The paperwork and all that came from Ali. Ali got the paperwork from Taj. Actually, he got part of the paperwork from Taj because he got another part from a guy that's locked up in a federal penitentiary, or he might have got out already, but after he gave the paperwork to Ali, he got locked up in a federal penitentiary with the paperwork that he gave Ali. Allegedly.
Iggy, man. Iggy, we ain't gonna have no friends by the time you do.
That's a fact, bro. Now, you know what? We are, though. We just not gonna have none of these type of friends. You know what I'm saying?
That part.
And here's the thing. You know, a lot of people, and this is why I try to tell some of my friends, they hit me up. They see things and they want to just jump in head first with stuff. And I'm like, yo, don't be so quick to leave your people from the neighborhood to try to run towards these conscious folks because they saying king and queen and all this shit. Like, nah, because people that they may not have studied 5,000 years worth of history, but they still know how to treat people. These niggas here think that because they done read a few books, they allowed to put their hand in their purse and their other hand in your child panties. Like, I'm trying to figure out what is really happening with these niggas.
No, and I'm glad. I'm not gonna lie, bro. You know, let me speak on it, man. You know, they was already trying to groom me from the beginning. You know, as soon as I came over there to that one channel, you know, where we met.
Wait, what the fuck is that? Yo, hold on. Crip Jesus is the hottest nigga in North America. Bro, you ain't telling me you was, yo, this nigga
Crip
coming
Jesus,
with a testimony out
author of
this
the Blue
shit.
Bible.
Yo, he coming with a testimony out this motherfucker. Hold on, chill. All right, see, these testimonies is what gets me in trouble, though. And I was instructed to try to not get in trouble until it.
I don't got no testimony. I wasn't gonna go that deep.
Instructed to try not to get in trouble.
Okay. I don't got no testimony. I wasn't gonna go that deep. I'll just go, you know, tell the truth.
Nah, fucking tell the truth, man.
No, you know, I got the third eye, so you know I say groom. It wasn't like nobody was even around me, but I'm saying I was being warned by other podcasters and other people on YouTube when I would get on their channels to not use certain language and avoid talking about this group and that group, and they'll flag it, and you know, and to be real, Satan power is so real. And when I say Satan, I don't mean it as a joke, y'all. Y'all see the satanic rituals and all that, the satanic temples. So I would get calls from people who had nothing to do with the community or YouTube or.
Wow. Bro is fighting through them technical difficulties to deliver that heat. You got to understand that y'all think that this is just a game out there. You don't realize that brothers getting involved with these platforms having similar experiences to brothers back in the days talking about some of them record labels.
No, so I would just be warned, you know what I mean? Even people that didn't have nothing to do with the conscious community or studying or none of that would just be like, man, you know, watch out, you know, be careful, you know, my daughter's this or my son's dad, or just like, it's like a whole mob that just wants you to be down. They're mixing the the rainbow with the woke. See, this is the thing. A lot of dudes will say they stole the word woke. They stole the word. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. I'm an avid studier, and nowhere in any of the lessons that we got all this from do we talk about being woke. Maybe in the ancient Egyptian shit, but you gotta watch some of that stuff too. So this is why. Because check this out. If you go back to the hippie movement, right? That was the same time as the sexual revolution. All that they've been trying to mix that in with let me tell you this. The conscious, yeah.
Because I'm not sure if people know this, but Sarnetta, and we talk about this allegedly, you know what I'm saying? But Sarnetta has been establishing the, you know, working closely with the gay community to make sure that they had a presence in consciousness. You know, he had Brother Polight do a real series with a brother named Cleo Mango. You know, he brought another guy on to his platform, you know, Alfonso All Money or something like that, who is a gay rights activist. You know, obviously Nature Boy and some of the other folks, you know, Nature Boy with married and a trans, you know, person and stuff like that. So there's been a lot of programs run on Sarnetta's platform to help bridge the gap between the straight community and the alternative communities. It's interesting to hear a different take on this where it could be very malicious.
Well, you know, me having a name like Crip Jesus, you know, I was all about, you know, the authenticity of, you hear me speak, I'm not advocating no gang stuff. So it's like, it was just the point of that I didn't get this from where they got it from. And, you know, check my book out, The Blue Bible, you feel what I'm saying? It'll break down to you how there's a rich source of knowledge that's ignored and buried by these people intentionally. You feel me? And part of that agenda is all the over sexuality and all that, because you see like Shaka Amos, like what's going on there? You feel what I'm saying? You see the I call it the eyeliner niggas. You know what I'm saying? They be having the eye tattoo, Pharaoh, Polight. You know what I mean? I just find these things very bewildering. You know what I mean? Jabari. You know, it seems like what they all have in common is divisiveness. You get what I'm saying? It's always some type of information that just steers us away from the bigger picture, you know, or obvious logic. Whereas we should be talking about how we should eat and things we should avoid for our health. They may have us talking about, you know, whether this star was 9 billion visited by this alien versus this alien. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
they're like some COINTELPRO, because think about it. A lot of dudes like to throw that word around, but like I said, it means counterintelligence program. It's a whole system of information that's developed to go against actual facts. You feel what I'm saying?
Wait a minute. Let me show you what I was getting ready to show the people real quick. Now, I ain't going to spend too much time. Obviously, people can get the book and go through this on their own, right? Because we talk about this in the book here. Let me see. You're going to see this here, right? The big conversation is haplotype, right? But the idea of haplotype is that the haplotypes are established, distinguished, etc., by single nucleotide polymorphisms. So these debates that these guys are having about what came first, the chicken or the egg, is predicated on haplotypes, and haplotypes are predicated on single nucleotide SNPs for sure. We'll just do SNPs from now on, but it's single nucleotide polymorphism. We'll say SNPs, right? So the whole understanding is people aren't really understanding the connection, because these guys don't really know what a SNP is. Even though they can memorize or repeat, write the shit down on index cards and say it back really fast, they don't understand what they're looking at. And for example, let me see, we go through here, skip around. If we look here, a lot of people don't understand like what we just saw, for instance. Hold on. What we just saw with, where is, because I go into talking about, or just for briefly anyway, for an example, that LeBron Jr. and Shaquille Jr. Hold on. Damn, it was right there. It was right there. I gotta look in the big book. But basically, I was talking about Shaquille O'Neal's son and Bronny. That heart thing that they got that caused them to collapse like that, that's a single nucleotide polymorphism. People that are in the health space, if they really about that action, what we're looking to do is understand and know how to prevent, and even go a step further and then learn how to create favorable single nucleotide polymorphisms, because these are the types of genetic changes that eventually lead to new features, new physical features, like being able to do new, cool shit, right? Now, at the same time, as this information destroys this other goofball shit that they're debating over there, it also knocks out this foolish conversation about evolution or gain of function without a parallel or synonymous gain of information, right? So the idea of the Out of Africa theory and evolution centers around the central feature that you can lose information genetically and somehow create brand new, more dominant body parts and features, which is scientifically impossible. You have to have more information to get better configurations out of your amino acid chains to get new features in the body, especially to get new functionality. Because if you get a new body part, listen to this. If you get a new body part and that body part doesn't work, you know what that is? That's an appendage. People have that happen to them all the time. They're born with an extra finger, but it's dead there. Or they might have some extra shit. Like, nah, you need an extra you need the extra feature, whatever that is, and you also need it to fully be functional and integrated within the rest of the body system. That means you need information for the building and operating of that new feature. You cannot have that happen any other way. Now, when you go through the book, you'll have the scientific mechanism. So I'm just saying we addressed it in a way that you can see the race hustling blueprint where the information is being pimped just strictly for money, basically, to make a long story short.
Well, here's the sad part. It's almost like the Christian preacher. You know, nobody believes it more than him. Right? Even though he the one that knows all, you know, the lie, right? He's the 33rd degree, everything. So it's a cold little twist they be caught in, right? And I say that to say, huh?
No, go ahead.
I'm saying the race hustlers, right? A lot of them are just as lost as they own, you know, people that they're confusing. And I say that to say they begin to believe they lie so much that they're willing to go to any level, into any there's no limit to where they'll go to back up, you know, who they say they are, just based on the power and the money, and you know, it's the hustle. But everything they gain from having this position. So it doesn't matter if they're not helping anybody. It doesn't matter if they're scamming everybody. It doesn't matter if they're touching your kids. It gets to a point where they get drunk on the power. You feel what I'm saying? And the sad part about it is this. You know, me not being a spooky individual, I look at life itself through which to measure, just like in my book, right? And I would say that to say, I've always noticed in life that when you are dealt a problem, you seem to continue to be dealt that problem until you deal with it, right? When you try to just avoid it, or it happens and it kind of, you know, dies down or whatever, and you leave it alone, it's like it'll happen again and again until you finally get a grip on it. It's almost like a universal law of evolution with self, you know. So with that being said, it seems like our community are going to keep getting fed these vultures.
Until oh, there you go.
Like I was saying, pardon. It seems like we're going to keep getting fed these vultures until we deal with them, until we realize that it's not going to be, you know, we can't replace Jesus with anybody. You know what I mean? It's like, because even with like, let's say Dr. Sebi, you know, if you don't just take his knowledge and use that as a place to, you know, begin with, like how you was breaking down. I watched several of your videos. I'm like, damn, okay. You got to take him out this idol spot. We got to stop being idol worshipers. And there's nothing wrong to learn from somebody or let the door be open. But when you just take somebody on, you live by and die by, then you get drunk on it. And this is how you get, like when you see in the vegan movement where it's like Is it vegan? Okay, yeah, I'll eat it. And it's like, you don't know what the hell that shit is, right? You're not even trying to like figure it out because you're still being blind, deaf, and dumb at that point. You know, that's the 85%.
Well, before we open up this Geechee Kings, let me show people what I'm saying here, because people thinking that I didn't put no science in this book. I'm like, y'all are crazy if y'all think that's the case. Y'all forgot who y'all dealing with. Y'all just don't really fully understand. Y'all gonna have to get it to find out. Now listen. Selenium plays an absolute role in thyroid function and production. And listen, I got the Geechee Kings ready. We pulling that up, right, Crip?
Yeah.
Okay, I got that ready to go. All right.
I ain't gonna lie. I thought from the title, I thought we was okay, but no, let's get it.
Selenium plays an absolute role. I mean, is that what you got in store for the slides in terms of the debate lecture with Ali and Jabari, or you had something?
I didn't know we was hopping on that today, but we can though. I had some different notes.
All right. Well, we jump to whatever. Let me knock this out, and then we move around. If we do something else, we do something else. But in terms of the S&Ps, because this is the thing that people need to understand, and this is why you have people grouped the way they are. It comes down to understanding the biochemistry and nutrition and how environment influences both of those. Selenium plays an absolute role in thyroid function and production of thyroid hormones. All of these things affect the execution of crossing over, the source of S&Ps. Now, we know if we studied the Bible that Hebrew, that's what the name Hebrew means, right? So obviously there's that play on words or the metaphors and soliloquies you can, but that's what that means. Crossing over is also the process of when DNA or genetics is replicated. Right? It's also that process of crossing over. And when DNA is replicated, mistakes are made often. And some of those mistakes that stick around are classified as single nucleotide polymorphisms, right? So just so you get an idea where we're going, right? So selenium plays an absolute role in thyroid function and production of thyroid hormone. All of these things affect the execution of crossing over. The debates that depend on S&Ps but never learned, the debaters are having these conversations about S&Ps, debates that depend on them but never learned about them, never took any time to study them. This is purposely. They need you mystified while they rob and rape you. They need you mystified to play on your emotions. They need you mystified while they divide you. Unification would be us looking to stop the creation of S&Ps, or at least create favorable ones. This is real value, power, life. These books from MDR represent just that movement with your continued support via. There aren't an unlimited amount of mistakes in S&Ps either. It's going to be adenine, guanine, thymine, and cytosine. One letter will be misprinted, creating a potential haplotype, or creating a potentially haplotype creating event, right? Because once you get a new S&P, that can lead to a new grouping of people and a new haplotype, right? So this is the significance of understanding cellular respiration. This whole all of these conversations. And so when I'm talking about herb, and I tell people that the herbal formulations are based on nucleotides, this is still the same conversation when we're talking about herbs. So when I'm talking about Bronny, and I'm talking about Shaq Jr. having, what is that, congenital heart? That congenital heart problem is based on an S&P. When I'm telling you about the herbs, see the middle of the SNP, the N inside the SNP, the nucleotide, the herbs, they're taking the nucleotides from the herbs and the sea vegetables and making the antiviral drugs, right? This is how you got to really know this. Otherwise, you're just saying S&P crazy and you don't really know what you're talking about. You don't know how this really applies to your community every day. You don't understand how many different things this is linked to. Right? There's a lot that you're going to get inside the cover. It's not just, such and such slept with this. It's not that. Right? It's a lot of information that you're going to really need to understand the science as well. Even the nutrition. We're breaking that down specific. I mean, when I say specific, if you notice, I'm giving you like right here on this page, just for example, we talk about cysteine. So I'm not only giving you an amino acid, but then I'm giving you sources, specific sources down to the ppm. You dig? So that way we understand exactly the nutrition related to these issues, like just on a whole nother level. But anyway. It's a lot to get out there, man. It's a lot.
Oh no, yeah, it's a whole lot. So look, man, I gotta be real. You know what I mean? I
wouldn't be Crip
if it wasn't right.
What you got in the bag
so let's just get to it with the brother. Dr. Chi Amaru. You know what I mean?
Man. My brother, technical difficulties crazy.
This is it. We get to change the world right now. Right in this moment. We get to change the world. We get to show the world that we could go gold, we could go platinum with knowledge, information, saving lives.
Yeah. As you can see, my shit tripping a little bit, man. But look, I have a relationship with Arna, so I could be another living testimony. So, you know what I mean? I got some work done by one of the guys through them. And he actually personally himself was like, I'm not going to go up there and say nothing bad about Ali Muhammad, but, I just feel like he's not no idol or nothing. The work he had did, the work he had got from him, he said he had to kind of like fix it up or remix it or some shit. The point is that after that, I was chilling with the mayor of Sun Village. He deals with Arna. And somebody saw us online and they was like, man, oh man, if y'all fucking with Arna with Chief Ali, y'all gonna fail. It's over. And this was Cujo L from Canada. He got Moorish Temple out there. So I said, man, it's enough of this.
Well, listen, because see, a lot of people know that Ali was we're not gonna say the original Polight, but Ali was the first person on the Sonetta platform that was really holding it down for Sonetta. You know what I'm saying? Before he found a strong replacement. You know what I'm saying? And throughout the course of that time, right? Throughout the course of that time that Ali Muhammad was with Sonetta, Ali Muhammad was never accused of any deviant sexual allegations or anything like that I ever even heard of. But yeah. I will say that Ali Muhammad was kicked out of the Nation of Islam for domestic violence and scamming with the paperwork. You know what I'm saying? And that's the very same paperwork that traveled along to Polight, that Polight been scamming with, that traveled on to, allegedly to envy.
Well, look, this is what I'm saying. I brought the video. I'm gonna let it speak for itself. So Cujo Adwal El, Grand Sheik, he pulls up what he had a grievance with from Arna. You know what I mean? We took it out just our feelings and he put it up there. He said, okay, what's this? What's that? And I even had to come in and be like, well, I can't speak for this or that. I'll just And you know, it was a whole discussion on it. That's that link right there for you. Let's throw it up.
I don't see
In the
that.
private chat.
In the private chat. I thought you
Yes,
hit the
sir.
share button at the bottom. Hold on, I got you. Is there a specific minutes mark on this? Because this is
Yeah, yeah. It is. Okay, let me
3 hours, I think.
No, yeah, I ain't saying let's listen to the whole thing. Let me figure it out real quick.
Or a fraud if they don't come through me.
Go 30 minutes.
You want to play government and all that stuff? I'm Grand Governor out here, and I'm Grand Sheik out here. The name of Arna and the works that you're doing, slandering, all that we're teaching you people. Bought all their books and all that stuff. Didn't even support the Moors. Then you're talking about you're Aboriginal, Indigenous, and you got some jurisdiction or something like that around here. No, you don't. Moors, that's what this jurisdiction is. And if you're not saying that, you're not saying anything. You're playing games.
No request. I want to give him an opportunity, to express himself.
No, I take my opportunity.
Because I went on his page and he had all kind of reposts of my posts, and he didn't tag me in the post, and he was slandering the name of Arna and the works that we doing.
Okay, so slandering the name of Arna and the works that you're doing. Slandering Arna. I'm using your posts. I didn't tag him in it. I'm supposed to tag him in it. What am I tagging you in? I'm out here doing research because I'm a Moor. And I build with Moors. And Moors are sending me stuff to check out. Like, yo, why aren't we doing this? And people are telling me Arna. Remember, I've been around since 2008. I've been around since 2008. I know that Arna been gone to court as plaintiff, and these European courts told them that they ain't jack to their face. Go check the transcript. 2014, that went down. And they were the plaintiff. Dang. Under who? Under Ali Muhammad, who's Arna. So if whether he's affiliated with any other people called Arna or not, the fact that he's called Arna and he's a fraud, anybody who's saying that they're Arna is a fraud. So I'm going through this research and I'm saying, hold on a second. How come they got all this stuff that they're selling? Why they just selling stuff? So I screenshot their website. It wasn't his post or something like that. This is off their website that I screenshotted. Screenshot off their website. And I'm asking the question, like, what type of BS is this? How you Indigenous services have child nationality stuff 180? How is somebody born from their mom paying 180? 180 for what? A live birth record is one sheet of paper. A live birth record is one sheet of paper and a seal with some signatures. That's not even yours. If you're the head whoever. You don't have nothing to do with children having a nationality. Are you their parent or something? 180. Drew said nationality is free. And then these people are going to say they honor Noble Drew Ali. How you honor Noble Drew Ali? Nationality is free. Drew Ali told you nationality is free. But you're saying child nationality, 180. Nationality services, 720. 720? 720 for nationality? People who just came yesterday. People who just came yesterday are going to be mesmerized by titles, ID, credential update, and all. Oh my gosh, I could pay to get, right? And they're going to get caught up. I've been around. I didn't just come yesterday. And it's crazy that somebody's sending me this. I'm a Moor. And I'm looking to build with a Moor, get some info, and Moor sending me this to say, yeah, check this out, please. People are playing games.
And it's a lot of this going on. But, you know, I wanted to give this particular brother an opportunity to break it down. What do you think, you know? Just on the fly, I don't want to prepare nothing. He was trying to get me to come on some live on his channel at 5 o'clock on Friday, and I don't know. I might be busy by then. You know.
So he.
But I'm ready now.
So he can be busy today, but I can't be busy 2 days ago when they tried to bum rush me on some live 3-on-1. We got 3 on here, and then we just got one more spot, and that's for Cujo to come in here. So, but he could be busy though today and not be in the live. Stop it. You don't think that's not off to you?
Brother name is Cujo Ill. You know. I mean, I know it's a lot of like what appears to be like disgruntled Moors who like to always kind of preach something to the degree of like, oh, y'all follow Ali Muhammad or Elijah Muhammad. He's the one who made y'all black again. And like, it's like as if like the messenger's work drowned out their work, you know? And it ain't really no issue about no. I would say I don't even have an issue with the teachings of Prophet Noble Drew Ali. They good and they right, but the way in some of the brothers out here is interpreting that or presenting that to us is kind of outdated, and I mean it has its good to it, you know. It do have its good to it.
Drew Ali is outdated. Drew Ali is outdated. And these people are the ones that you should be going with. Not Drew Ali. Drew Ali's outdated. What Drew Ali had, you don't need that. What you need is this right here. This is what you need. This is why I don't want to have a conversation with you people. $1,500 for financial discovery package, debt discharge. Discharge what? If it's discharged, then why are you charging them? If you know how to discharge a debt, why are you charging somebody? Wouldn't you just discharge what you're charging them? Right? Mortgage discharge, 5% of original note. If you got 5% of an original note discharge, then why not just adverse possess? Like, why are you even playing mortgage games? If you can get that far to discharge the mortgage, then why the 5%? State court ordered name change. State court ordered name change.
So what we got going on with the brothers? I mean, it seemed like they're exposing a lot of the different aspects of the operation now. How is that going to work out?
I don't know, man. Yeah, they ain't seem too satisfied with them prices. You feel what I'm saying? And even what they felt was being like the titles and what the actual paperwork was. Like, what does this even mean? I'll say this.
Yo, listen, when I say that Ali Muhammad 5 years worth of like domestic violence, I'm talking about they was running ladies over allegedly with cars and all that, ripping their eyeballs out the socket. I'm talking about gruesome stuff, allegedly, you know.
Yeah.
This what Ali and his mans and them was doing to their women, you know, like this was the practice of the cult. So it elevated from beating up the woman allegedly and like physically chastising the women, which is what Sarnetta's program kind of started with, and then elevated to allegedly raping kids and ladies and even people, even men, you know, because Sarnetta was telling us, well, the whole platform, because Sarnetta was telling us before when he had fell out with Asir Dukateers in them, that the reason why Asir Dukateers was leaving New York, like he ran out of New York and never came back, because Red Pill and Blue Pill held him down allegedly for their cousin, another man, allegedly to try to penetrate him. And so he ran, and this is happening in front of his wife. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm just saying all these rapes, like it just escalated. Like Ali Muhammad wasn't doing that. It was definitely, you know, down with killing, you know, or beating up women or whatever the case may be in terms of, you know, domestic violence and, you know, allegedly, you know. No, I'm just saying it's crazy though, because you're talking about you know, y'all are connecting with this mayor. You know, people in politics, that's a dangerous thing for them. That could cause them to lose a lot. Like if they attach themselves to somebody while they winning and everything is all good and they don't really pay attention, then they start going into an election year and the competition starts to look into their background and seeing this and that and all this and all that. If they see that this guy is associated with, you know, domestic violence and, you know, like high levels of domestic violence and, you know, for long times of period and running ladies over with cars and all that kind of stuff, like allegedly, this is crazy. That's the type of stuff that can mess up the mayor's political career if he's associated with a known woman beater. You know,
no. I personally know the mayor. That's where it's just
no, not the mayor. I'm talking about Ali Muhammad.
No, yeah, but I'm saying the political structure of how they set up some village to return it back to the status of like a township was from my understanding, I wasn't there to see it, was given to them by Arna. That's where their relationship comes in.
Right. So that's what I'm saying.
It gets deeper.
Right. But if they partnered up with somebody that's like, you know, known to, you know, like, you know, it could blow up later.
Well, I talk about so go to 1 hour. That's where they bring me in.
Oh, you on this show?
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness, you a hot boy, Crip.
Not indigenous. Right? We don't do this for props. We don't do this for props. We do this because this is the work for us to do. As us. Islam.
Give me 1 second.
No worries.
Well, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. You go ahead while you're, because even though your camera's off, we can still hear you.
I'll turn it back on. I was trying to grab. Unfortunately, one of my friends just had an emergency, but I
it's all good. I will all as well, though.
Okay. But first off, I want to say Islam more because I mean you did come to me in the spirit of peace and respect, so I want to return that. And I want to be clear that I can't come in here and just even on being realistic. I can't come in here and act like I'm gonna speak for Arna because I don't speak for Arna. I don't have no position to speak for Arna. I've never even met Ali Muhammad, so I can't sit up here and act like, you know, I'm about to say this, that, and the other. The way I even got involved was because I'm friends with the mayor, Ansar El Muhammad, and we were up there just talking about different things, showing different things. I think it had came across. Now I can't speak for you, but if I'm not mistaken, some things we had posted that came across, you know, your way, your desk as they call it, and it was talking about, you know, Ali Muhammad and Arna, and you were like, nah. From, you know, some of the posts and back and forth, we felt on our end like even if you had a grievance with it, it was kind of like we felt it was kind of hostile the way it was being handled. Like we trying to, you know, build up, you know, bridges between us. So me personally, you know, like you said, you know,
pardon the interjection. When you said friends, like for me, when I say friends, that's 20 years or something. So when you say you and him are friends, like, do you mean you connected online to do something, or you knew him and he's your brother, like for real brother, not just we're conscious brother or we're more as a brother? I just wanted to be clear.
I have a personal yes, I have a personal stake with Ansar El Muhammad, but like I said, I didn't know.
Just want conscious easier. So when you say you and him are friends, like, do you mean you connected online to do something, or you knew him and he's your brother, like for real brother, not just we're conscious brother or we're more as a brother? I just wanted to be clear.
I have a personal yes, I have a personal stake with the Ansar El Muhammad, but like I said, I didn't know we were going to talk about Arna, so that's why I said when it comes to Arna, I can't come in here and speak for Ali Muhammad. I've never even met Ali Muhammad.
Yeah, because that's what the brother Ansar, that's what he's part of, right, Arna?
Yeah, but I'm not going to lie to you. I know other people that's part of Arna that I'm connected to as well. That I'm friends. That I would consider my friends.
So how come you're not part of Arna?
Well, I would have to ask.
I'm not part either. I'm just, you know, this is just the dialogue. Like
I would have to ask what entails being part of Arna. So my awareness of Arna comes from the fact that, as you know, or maybe you don't know, let me act like I'm famous or nothing, but I talk about it a lot. I just did a lot of time in prison. I've been out for going on 4 to 5 years. So my relationship with Arna, just like my relationship with the 5% Nation and other groups, even the More Science Temple, these are all the groups that were willing to offer to me, a person in my position, knowledge of self, an opportunity to do for self and learn for self. Now, I don't look at Ali Muhammad as some savior. I even have talked to people who said they've done things with him and weren't satisfied. Those that were people I know who've actually used things he's taught them that I've personally been with as they purchase this or do this and that. However, I see it all within the realm of organization with a similar goal and mission. So when you group us together, like, you know, that's why I respect.
Peace.
What you
Uh-oh. Technical difficulties is there.
Didn't like the way I was tap dancing. Oh man. But yeah, damn, hopefully it can come back. It gets deeper. But basically what I'm saying is, you know, on the block, he got a good report card, man. But we beyond the block now, you know. It's a lot of people they got questions for, you know, Dr. Ali, you know. I think he probably just need to do some lives and just come on out and just holler at everybody, maybe, you know. This seems to be a constant question, you know. I'm gonna be real, bro. I hate to say it, I hate to be the one to say it, but I saw that video. It was a Sonetta video or something where he was holding the Temple University thing to the camera. And I couldn't believe them niggas, so I went back and froze it myself, and I don't know what the hell I was looking at, but it just looked like I saw the misspelling. Now, maybe it's the video. I don't know. But man, I just know there's a lot of questions floating around for Brother Muhammad. And a lot of them have to do with the science of the paperwork. For sure, 100%. You feel me? Is it it's not playing no more? You hear me, Enqi? I don't know.